My name is Jarom Norris, and I am a game developer and media producer. So at Student Media, I am the executive producer of K-UTE Radio and the Geek Wave. I'm majoring in entertainment arts and engineering. My emphasis has been on production, and I've been the producer on several projects in that program. And I also have a minor in computer science. Well, the U has a great program for game design and game development, and that's pretty much why I came here, was because I met a recruiter who told me that the U's game design program was #1 in the country, and luckily that's still true today. The first game that I made here at the U was my freshman year. First semester was just a basic programming class, and so we made a Flash game, and it was my roommate, my now roommate, had this idea where his dad used to, when he was a kid, have to catch field mice from the field, and like they didn't have anything to do with the mice. So I guess at some point his dad started strapping the mice to bottle rockets and shooting them up in the air, and we were like, that would be a great idea for a game. And so we made this game called Mousernauts, where you like shot mice into the sky, and we had this little mouse drawing with like goggles and a helmet, and the goal was to try and get your mouse to the moon. I've made lots of different kind of smaller projects, but Shadow Scrapers is the first like full game that I've worked on for a long time and am excited to actually release and show to the public. Shadow Scrapers is a isometric puzzle game that we're developing for Android phones. And the idea was originally Evan Jackal's idea in our capstone class. And he had this vision of this game where you would solve puzzles by using shadows which would become solid. And so that was a really interesting idea because shadows move in very interesting ways. You can by moving a light across an object, you can make the shadow sweep back and forth. By pulling the light away from the object, you can make the shadow bigger. And so we took all those kinds of different things that you can do to shadows, and by making the shadows solid and kind of making them solid objects, you could then you could sweep the shadow to like move objects out of the way, or you could make it bigger to create a ramp to get to somewhere. And we used that idea to make this game and these puzzles. And I've been doing production and marketing, and we started a business so that we could publish this game. We were able to showcase the game at a Utah basketball game, and got a lot of good feedback from people there. We took it to San Francisco and showed it to other game developers who loved the idea. And so we're like super excited about this game and ready to finish it and show it to the world. We put the game on Kickstarter, and the reason that we wanted to do that, partly because with apparently starting a business is not very cheap, and so we wanted to try and get some help in the development process that we're going through. But we also really wanted to see how many kind of people were interested in the game and start building a community of those people. If you donate $2, then we'll give you the game, like the full game experience. You can donate all the way up to $100, and if you do that, then we'll let you help design a level, and we'll put your name in the credits, and we'll send you a signed poster and all sorts of fun stuff, just so that people can get more involved in the process that way. Part of what's made Shadow Scrapers, I think, such a success is that we have a really good team working on it. Evan Jackal's, like I mentioned, created the idea, and he's been leading kind of the design and has been keeping everybody on track with the vision of the game. But we have such amazing, we have really great artists. Rob Baer, Chris Dougherty, Patrick Benson Kingsland have been our art team, and they've created the ideas of the skyscrapers, and it's just like every time they come and create something new and I get to look at it and be like, oh, this is really exciting, and I love the direction that we're going in. A lot of people compliment the game on how it looks now, and everyone else on our team has been has been really great, putting in hours when they didn't want to, showing up on Sunday afternoons to work together with everybody, and it just wouldn't be what it is without them. The Geek Wave is, of course, my other big project, and that's been an amazing experience over the years to be able to build this kind of central hub of the University Geek community. My advice to people who want to be game developers, no matter what role you want to do in game development, is to get involved early and often. If you're not developing games, then you're not actually helping build your resume or build your portfolio or anything, and you're not getting the experience that you actually are going to need, and you're not really having the experience that you want either. At this point, because I'm about to graduate, it's kind of a big question mark in my life, like where am I going to go, what am I going to be working on. I love games of all different kinds, and I play games on so many different platforms, and I just want to be in there in the creation process, like making a game that I'm really passionate about, one that people are going to love. Support student games, support projects created right here in Salt Lake City, and support local game development. Go on to Kickstarter, support Shadow Scrapers, and you can keep in touch with us, and we want to hear from you about what you want in the game and what we would like to see about it. So you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Shadow Scrapers, and let us know you saw this video and that you're interested. My name is Jarom Norris, and I am part of you.